Hey, this is Josh from CollectionDX.com. Today we're talking about Fanhome. This is a new brand dedicated to, quote-unquote, developing unique collections and build-up models from brands like Star Wars, as well as providing a fully illustrated magazine with inspiring content in every product. So what this is a subscription box, but what's unique about it is that you get a box that has parts to build up a larger model, okay, of some whatever subscription you choose is the thing that you will build over the course of several shipments. And the models are pretty high quality. And in this case, this subscription we are looking at is the Knight Rider subscription. So you remember Knight Rider, the 80s show with the K.I.T.T, the talking car, and Michael Knight, played by David Hasselhoff, and they would do cool car things and the car would talk, and it was super cool. This is that subscription. You can learn more about it from the fanhome.com or clicking the link in the description. This is the first box that you would get as part of your subscription should you subscribe. And let's take a look and see what's inside the first box, and we can kind of walk through it. All right, with our first box, we get a little sort of description of how the service works, what kind of content there is, some of the different franchises. So there's been an Iron Man, an R2-D2, Fast and Furious, some anime stuff, Street Fighter, cool selection of things. And you get to build a model when it's done. And in this case, it is the Knight Rider K.I.T.T car. So let's see, this shipment has number 1 and 2 of the books, but there's also I believe this is just like an introductory book about the subscription. And this is, it's pretty much standard US magazine size. It is 100% devoted to Knight Rider. So, I mean, if you're not into Knight Rider, it may not be your thing, but it is going to be an astounding thing. And I think this is the actual size of the car when it's done. This car is going to be 2 feet long when it's done, and it's going to weigh 16 pounds, well, 23 inches. It is going to be enormous. There's going to be a radio remote control watch. Well, I'll go through all the stuff, but you can just see that, like, the lights are going to move, the tail plate is going to flip, everything's going to open. So the series is going to come with a bunch of different fun things as you go through it. You're going to get each shipment's going to have a series of kits. You're going to get your magazines, and you're going to get some gifts that come with it too that are sort of outside. You get some prints, you get a license plate, a power pack. So it's basically, it just looks cool, but it's like a mobile phone charger that looks like the K.I.T.T control panel. You're going to get another smaller kit, a 1/43 scale, and then you're going to get a display case. So that's kind of cool. And I can't sort of stress to you enough, like, how big this thing is going to be. I mean, Jesus Christ, that is the hood. And that is all metal. Like, listen to that. That is a monster, right? It is incredibly cool. But worth noting that some of these parts are super small and tiny. So I would recommend that you make sure you have a clean and clear workspace, some technical screwdrivers, maybe a little magnifying glass holder. And I can't stress this enough. Have some kind of tray underneath you, because if you lose one of these little tiny screws, man, that's going to be a problem, right? So, this first one is the hood. Looks like the hood assembly, hood inside and outside. Oh, I'm looking right at it. There is a screwdriver included right with it. Well, that's handy, but, who knows, right? So that's cool. You get all that hood assembly. And then the second one looks like the section, of the front, the nose, where you would have your headlight assemblies and, some of that stuff. And there's the panel for the red light, but there's no I don't think I have any electronics to build yet as of this one. And this is all licensed, General Motors, official stuff, little QR code, I don't know what it does. So I'll give you some details on this car. It's going to be 23 inches long. It's going to weigh 16.5 pounds. Remote control watch that does, controls to it. Now, it like doesn't drive the car, but it'll like light off the sounds and things. Doors, hood, and trunk open, working headlights, brake lights, interior lights, functioning steering wheel that turns the wheels, fully detailed engine, rotating license plate, hinged windows, high quality die-cast metal, and injected molded plastic. It's nuts. It's crazy. I've never built a thing that's this big before. And it's going to weigh a ton. The only problem I see is where the heck am I going to put it? So that's really the first sort of thing about this set. I am going to put together the first part of this in the second half of the video. So if you want to watch that, you can hang out for that. What else was I going to say? Oh, to give you an idea of, I mean, I see it's going to be 24 inches, like whatever. It's 1/8 scale. So think about a Marvel Legends action figure, right? That's usually like 1/12 scale, and your average 12-inch doll is 1/6 scale. So somewhere between there is the size of the action figure that this car is scaled to. So you're going to put a Marvel Legends figure in the driver's seat, and it's going to look small. So that's how impressive this is. It's going to be an astounding build, and I'm really excited about it. And again, this is a company called Fanhome. And if you want to check it out, you can follow the link in the description, and it'll bring you there, and you can find out all the details about pricing and how long it runs for. I don't know. I don't have all the parts yet. It's like an ongoing thing, but you'll start with the first one. So when you subscribe, you'll start with the first one, and you'll get like catch up ones until it's sort of current where you are in the subscription. And I don't know when it's going to be done, because there's a lot of parts in these sets, and cool. I would have loved to have gotten the R2-D2 one, man. That's more like my speed, but this is just going to be astounding. So stay tuned for part 2 of this video, where I will go through the build of these first 2 pieces, and you can decide what you think about it, right? So far, I'm really impressed. There's a lot of cool information that you're going to get in these books if you are a fan of the show. They break down a particular episode in each thing. They screenshots, and then there's building instructions to put the pieces together really nice and clear with nice photos. I think there's even videos online to help you with assembly. And yeah, it's cool. So check it out. It's the Knight Rider kit subscription from Fanhome. And once again, thank you for watching. And if you are interested in this, please click the link in the description and, let me know what you think. All right. And here's a little spoiler alert for you. This is all of the stuff that I've received so far in this subscription. This is 10 sets over 3 boxes. So each one you get, the little parts, book, parts, book, parts, book. I mean, this is an undertaking. There's a lot going on here. There's too many parts. Sorry, I can't build the whole thing for you right now. Look at all these cool interior control panel bits. I got 1 wheel so far. But the detail, like, this is just the wheel parts. Look at all this. This is crazy. And I've got the first of the bonus gifts. Here's the prints, the posters, but I'm not going to open those up for you guys. You're going to have to see those for yourself. Yeah. So it's going to keep me busy for some time. And this is still just a fraction of the pieces of the kit. So this is going to be a mammoth undertaking. So you're in for quite a commitment, but I think it's going to be rewarding. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Again, check out the link in the description to go check out all the information about this. So I ran out of storage space on the phone. So basically, this is the step 1 complete. About 15 minutes of work. This is the whole hood assembly. You got some hinge parts here. You got your latch parts there. You got your vent part here. You can see through a little bit the grill. And it's nice. This is going to be an amazing piece when it's done. It's just going to be like a little patience, right? It's going to take a little bit to build all this. And part of this is the the journey, right? So you can buy a car, or buy a toy car, and then it sits on your shelf, or you can make the car, and then every time you look at that, you remember that you put that together, right? It's kind of fun. So I thought it was cool. Thank you again to the people at Fanhome for sending this over. Link in the description to check it out and let us know what you think of it. And yeah, I will do periodic videos on the progress of this. I've got a whole bunch of them so far. Not the full set yet though, so every once in a while I'll check in and let you know, like, you can see a stage and see the parts that are built. Could be fun. All right, it's Josh from CollectionDX. See you next time.